What's going on, boys? I got the MLB picks for you for Wednesday, July 9th. Now, before I get into anything, if you boys could go and drop a like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely huge for me. I'd really appreciate any of you guys to go and do that. Other than that, I do have that code on chalkboard still. It's going to be SBL as always. I know I say it every single time, probably gets a little bit repetitive, but I do love chalkboard. Chalkboard is one of, if not the best betting app right now, in my opinion. My favorite betting app for sure. But if you guys do go download the Chalkboard app and throw in that code SBL when you're signing up, you're going to get all their free plays that they put up for every single sport every single day, as well as a 100% deposit match up to $100 in all the green states you see right here, and a deposit match of up to 50% in all the purple states. So if you guys do decide to go download the app and throw in that code SBL, I can help you guys out, get you some free plays, get you some extra money on top of whatever you guys decide to deposit. So obviously, I could help you guys out. You guys could help me out. Win-win for everybody. Absolutely sick. Now to bounce over to prize picks for our plays for tomorrow. We're going to go super quick through this thing, so stay with me here. Our first pick is going to be Jarren Duran. Now we are taking him over 8.5 hitter fantasy score. Now if we just click on this and look at it, obviously 19, absolutely tough, obviously. That was today against Kyle Freeland was the starting pitcher, which Kyle Freeland, we know that dude is trash. So really not too bad right there. And then 14-16 against Washington. He's been doing pretty good. Obviously, that first game against Colorado and then that last game against Washington, not great. However, the reason that I like this one so much is because, one, he's playing against Colorado again, but he's playing against Senzatella, who is obviously Colorado pitcher, already not good to begin with, but he is one of their worst pitchers for sure. That dude sucks. Not quite as bad as Freeland, but he does suck regardless. But I like this one a lot because he is a righty, and Jarren Duran bats 279 against righties. So obviously 279 above average batting average right there. So he bats a little bit better against righties than lefties. So obviously there's a bit of an advantage right there. As far as I could find in my research, he's not played Senzatella yet. That could be completely wrong, but from what I looked up and stuff, I could not find it. However, he's a righty. He's a Colorado pitcher. Jarren Duran is obviously a very good batter, so I'm very confident in that first play right there. Now, our second play that we're going to bounce over to very quickly is going to be Andrew Abbott. Now, we are taking him over 2.5 earned runs allowed. Obviously, that last game against Philly was piss poor to say the least. 4 earned runs is not very good at all. But once I get into the stats that he has put up against Miami, you guys will understand why I'm taking this. It is really bad over there for that guy against Miami. So in his 2 games that he has played against Miami, they were both last season, he allowed 5 earned runs and 6 earned runs. So that 4 against Philly, while it is very bad, he has done very much so worse, and especially against Miami, he's just not very good at all. In those 5 and 6 earned run games, he allowed 7 hits, 6 hits, 2 home runs in the 5 earned run game, and 3 in the 6 earned run game. So he allows a ton of home runs to these guys, a ton of earned runs. So I really like this play. Obviously, his last few game stretch has been pretty good, but to be honest, San Diego has not had the most impressive hitting. St. Louis has been a little bit better, but again, these 4 teams right here have not had the greatest hitting. Obviously, Cleveland with Jose Ramirez has not been super bad, but as a whole, not very great hitting right here. Obviously, he plays a much better hitting team than these guys in Philly, and 4 earned runs. So we can obviously see what he does against a little bit better teams. Now, obviously, Miami doesn't have the greatest hitting ever, but he has a horrible track record against Miami, so I'm still super happy with that play as our second play. Now, our third and final play, probably my favorite of the day, is going to be Wilson Contreras. Now, we are taking him over 5 hitter fantasy score. Obviously, he's been trending up a little bit. I actually think this line was at 5.5 earlier when I found it, but obviously dropped down to 5, which is better for us. So 7, 8, those cash, 5 washes. So we're kind of looking at a last 4 game slate right here. He has been trending upward for sure. Obviously, 2 against Pitt, and then 0 in that first game against the Cubs. Very poor right there. But again, like I said, trending upward. So pretty happy with that. But The stats definitely don't lie for this dude. He's playing against Mackenzie Gore tomorrow. Mackenzie Gore is not the most consistent pitcher in the league by any standard, but he has had 13 at bats against Gore. He has had, in those 13 at bats, he had 8 hits and 1 walk. So on base, 9 out of 13. Very, very good right there. Very consistent. I like that a lot. 2 of those were doubles. He had 1 home run. So obviously good from a hitter fantasy scorer standpoint. So if this dude can just put up a couple hits, that should cash. 5 is a really low line for hitter fantasy score. Normally it hovers around like 7.5, but it's at 5. So in our favor, this dude plays very well against Mackenzie Gore. So I like that a lot as our third play. Now, these are going to be our third or our 3 plays for tomorrow's games. Obviously, just to run over them really quick, Jaron Duran more than 8.5 hitter fantasy score. He's playing against Senzatella. He hits very well against righty pitchers, so I'm super confident in that. Our second one, Andrew Abbott, more than 2.5 earned runs allowed. Now he has allowed 5 and 6 in his 2 prior games against Miami, so very confident in that one as well. And our third and final play, like I just told you guys, is going to be Wilson Contreras, more than 5 hitter fantasy score. Now, obviously, 8 hits, 1 walk. That's 9. He got on base 9 times out of 13 at bats. So very, very good. Very consistent for all these lines for all these 3 guys against their respective competition. So I'm super, super happy with these 3 plays for tomorrow. Now, before I get out of here, obviously I do have that the VIP picks, that link, and the link to Chalkboard. Those 2 guys are going to be down in the description. I said a little bit last night, but I think I'm going to, if you guys just sign up for Chalkboard with my code and then email me, drop a comment, whatever, just contact me and let me know, and then I'll give you guys 1 month of free VIP. So obviously, super sick deal right there. But other than that, I have nothing more for you guys. So I'm going to get out of here. I love you, boys. I will see you tomorrow.